Corey here, and today we're going to go over how to start training your puppy. This little puppy here is 8 weeks old today, and these are the first steps that you want to take outside of the normal potty training, taking stuff from her that she's not supposed to have in her mouth. What we're going to do today is called charging the clicker. So I have my clicker here and I have her breakfast, and you can see she is hungry. She knows her food is here because she heard me pour it. But what we're going to do is we're going to start to teach her that this noise means a food happens. So in 2 or 3 days, I can start to use this same thing, this click, to start to mark other behaviors that she's going to do for us: recall, sit down, place, etc. So all I'm going to do is get my clicker ready and get a kibble, and I just click when she gets the food from my hand, so she starts to build an association here. Be patient, let her chew it. And with a dog this size, her breakfast is a little bit less than half a cup. I'm not going to try to get through the whole portion of feeding her single kibbles for the entire bowl, because she won't have focus for that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go until I start to see this dog getting distracted. When I see her getting distracted, I'm going to go ahead and call the session a wrap. And it might only be 2 or 3 minutes, it might be 5 minutes. But as long as I stop when my dog is engaged, they have that desire and that drive to keep participating with me instead of getting bored and wanting to do something else versus cooperate. And then I can just give them the rest of their bowl on the ground or in the crate. As you saw there, she jumped and used her paws, so I took the reward away, didn't get the click. I can start to shape some behaviors by just picking when the reward happens. Calmness, not barking, not jumping, not biting at my hand too aggressively. And this is step 1 for training your puppy. You might only have to do it 1 or 2 days. Might take 3 or 4 if your dog's a little bit slower. I like to be more patient, even though I see you can move things on. Getting another meal of repetitions of doing something that they're good at just builds confidence and success in that dog. And I'll do this with breakfast and dinner for the next couple days. With what I'm seeing out of this dog right now, I could spend tonight doing this at dinner, and then tomorrow morning doing this, and probably move on to the next thing. But like I said, I'll be patient and move slow, and I'll probably not change what I'm doing until the 3rd day. Just build some momentum, build some success in this dog. The first thing I'll teach after this is recall. She gets so used to eating the food out of my hand that I can start to overlay a word with it, so then she builds an association of that word means come touch my hand and get the food. I'm not using any words right now to not build an association. No name, no nothing, just hear the noise, get the food. And you can see that her momentum has slowed down a little bit. She's getting more wiggly. So we're probably going to get to the end here pretty soon. Good girl. So going forward, We're gonna go through all the steps of training that puppy that you get at 8 weeks old, all the steps that I would take and the order that I would go with for her. Obviously, every dog's an individual and sometimes you have to adjust for them, so I'll be clear about why I'm making the choices that I'm making with her and doing what I'm gonna do with her. If you have questions or comments, leave them down below to stay up to date with what we're doing with this puppy and what steps you should be taking. Make sure you like and subscribe and all that good stuff so you can stay up to date. And we're gonna call this a wrap here and give her her bowl so I can end the session with her having a lot of drive and desire to keep wanting to cooperate with me. While I clean things up, I'm just gonna throw a few on the ground before she gets her bowl, just so she keeps having fun while I have to go adjust the cameras and stuff and finish this session up. Thanks for watching, guys.